Tonight on the King Omar Sharif Show, this is an extension of our conversation from last week on why it's important to choose the person that we're dating wisely. We covered things like respect, the amount of time that we put in with people and how valuable our time is, stability, future goals, kids, all those great important things that we should take into consideration. So tonight, I'm going to give you 5 more reasons on why it's important to choose the person that you're dating wisely. So let's not wait any longer, y'all. Let's talk about it.
We be lit like a candle still, looking like a precious stone. Baby, I swear, you a diamond gem, she a diamond gem, a pretty diamond gem. At the end of the day, I'm a girl's best friend.
Make fellas feel like this, huh?
She a diamond gem, a pretty diamond gem. At the end of the day, I'm a girl's best friend.
Yeah. You like your
I'm a
lady.
girl's best friend.
She can't get best friend over the bros. Let's go.
You a diamond gem. She a diamond gem, a pretty diamond gem. At the end of the day, I'm a girl's best friend. Ain't nothing fake, no CZs. You know it's real when you see these. We go back like CDs. All around the world hitting CDs. She a diamond district. Into my D, she is addicted.
Hello, my beautiful people. I welcome you back to the King Omar Sharif Show, where love and light come together. This show is all about you, your mind, your body, your soul. I believe if we can control those 3 things, we'll find happiness. If you haven't subscribed already, be a part of the family. Come on, I will be here each and every Tuesday night talking about things that I've experienced personally and things that I feel as though if you haven't experienced them in your life already, at some point you probably will. So each and every Tuesday night, y'all, we're gonna be right here. I'm growing right before your eyes. I want you to be growing right along with me and we can do this together. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. That's love. All right, y'all, it is time to dive deep into tonight's discussion. We're gonna swim all in it. We're gonna backstroke all in it on why it's important to choose the person that we're dating wisely, especially before we get in between those sheets. Ryan Isley. I know y'all know that song by the Isley Brothers. Hey, love. You sing it way better than me, but I know y'all know the song. All right, y'all. So speaking of in between the sheets, the first thing that we're going to be talking about tonight is sexual compatibility. I think this is something that we need to make more of a regular thing. Talking about what we desire, talking about what stimulates us, okay? Because if you're being embarrassed about the things that you feel as though really turn you on and you're not sharing that with your partner. And fellas, kings, I know that we think that we know everything there is to know about pleasing our partner sexually because you're feeling yourself. You like, yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. Oh, I know how to please my lady. Like, we think very highly of ourselves in the bedroom. But in all actuality, that may not be the thing that really takes her to the next level, okay? And ladies, same for you, all right? It's not all about what we're doing in the bedroom. You need to be aware of what we like too. And as long as it's not something where we feel like we're overstepping our boundaries, okay, we still gotta be comfortable with the things that we're doing. And this all comes after we build that chemistry, of course, that like that we have for who we're with, and eventually that love that we have for who we're with. So let's make this a normal thing. Let's make this a normal conversation. Let's talk about it in the bed during pillow talk. Let's talk about it over dinner after we done prepared something good for ourselves at home or we're out on a date night. Let's make it regular to talk about these things, okay? Because that's gonna eliminate a lot of frustration. That's gonna eliminate a lot of boredom. And that's gonna eliminate you feeling like you really don't even know me, but you swear that you're doing everything right, okay? There's no need to be an actress, okay? You don't have to be Hollywood with your man, Hollywood with your honey, okay? Just let him know, hey, babe, I would like for us to do. I would like for us to start considering do. This is really what gets me going, do. So to whatever level it is, come on, let's talk about it. And fellas, take it, listen, put those things into action, all right? And then you'll get a whole lot of satisfaction. Yes, y'all. The second thing that I wanted to point out tonight is maintaining independence. Come on, y'all. Somebody listen to me. If you next to somebody right now that you feel is trying to control everything that you do, come on now. Tell them to pay attention to this part right here. Number 2. So before we got into these relationships with the people that we in relationships with, or the people that we decided to start dating, we were attracted to them for who they are, not for who we want them to be, not for somebody that I'm trying to create her to be. You were created by the Creator to be you. I was created by the Creator to be me, okay? And I respect that. Again, that's what I was attracted to. So I don't need to be here trying to reinvent you to be somebody else. Each and every day we should be growing. Each and every day we can grow together if we are in a relationship, or if we are thinking about being with someone in a relationship, if you think that highly of them. All right? So let's take that control factor out of it. How she is and how he is or was before y'all met each other, the thing that made you say, I'm gonna give him a chance, I'm gonna give her a chance. We don't need to be trying to be God, the Creator, and recreating the individuals that we are. Let's grow together, okay? Let's be able to respect each other and say, all right, I'm still feeling the person that you are. I still love the girl that you are. I still love the man that you are. I still love it. So I don't need to get all into my feelings and try to say, you do what I tell you. You dress like this. You be here when I say be here. Now, there's that respect factor again, all right? Because we don't want her to feel uncomfortable when we're talking about how we sparing our time, fellas. We don't want her thinking that we're giving our time to other women, okay? She's the one that we're giving our time to. Once she starts thinking that you're doing other things, it's gonna mess up a whole lot more than what you probably thinking is gonna mess up. All right, so let's stop trying to be controlling, especially, and this might be a whole nother show in itself, and maybe I need to have some queens on the show for this topic, but especially after you have a child with somebody, I think that men probably take it to the next level with that control factor, because you feel like she's not gonna go anywhere, because you feel like, I got her now, just me forever now, I can do what I want now, I can talk to her how I want now. But in reality, no, you still gotta have that respect for her. You still gotta be able to allow her to be who she is, because then she'll be able to be in tune with you, right? A whole lot more. So let's allow each other to maintain each other's independence and respect who we are and who God made us to be. The third thing that I want to talk about, y'all, come on, I'm gonna sit back on this one, because we all talk about in-laws and sisters and brothers and all these different people that we may not get along with. But let's talk about family harmony, okay? First off, me and you got to be in harmony, right? Me and you got to be singing our love songs together, right? Me and you got to have this open communication with each other, right? That C word, right? I bring that communication word up all the time, especially when we having relationship talk. But I think that a thriving relationship will have harmony within each other's families and within each other's friends, okay? That's when you're able to trust the family. Look, he or she comes from where they come from, okay? Now, if you know that they're very loving to their mom, their dad, their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, whoever, you gotta be able to respect that, and you gotta be able to trust that everything is gonna be all right. Because once you feeling some type of way about who she hanging out with, and hey, maybe who she's hanging out with could be a bad influence. I'm not saying that they're not, but that's a discussion that y'all need to have. And don't be scared to go and seek outside help, professional outside help. Because when you got that neutral person and they're able to sit there and listen to your side and they're able to give you an honest reaction and opinion about what's going on without being biased for you or for you, then maybe that's something that can make you understand what's going on within your relationship a lot better, okay? Having harmony within the household, having harmony within the family, having harmony within the friendships, okay? That'll bring a lot more peace within your relationship. And ladies, just like you may be thinking his best friend is a bad influence because maybe he's single, maybe he still try to live that outside street life, whatever the case may be. But y'all need to be in a comfortable place where you're able to discuss these things. And as the man or the woman, you got to be able to listen. You got to be able to respect what that person is saying, okay? Because it's all about harmony. I want to live harmonious, okay? I want my hormones to be harmonious, all right? So that's why I feel like having family harmony is very important, because it also brings harmony within your relationship. Speaking of harmony, this is something that is the complete opposite of harmony. I think that it's good to ask the people that we're interested in or the people that we're with currently, how do they feel about abuse? Again, this could be a whole nother show topic. Physical abuse in particular, mental abuse, all right? Now, when you got somebody that grew up seeing a physically abusive relationship, that may be something that they're connected to. And maybe they never put their hands on a woman, or maybe you never put your hands on a man before. But maybe in your mind, because this is what you've seen, is something that you believe is acceptable. Now let's get this clear, y'all. Let's get this clear. Physical abuse is something that should never take place within your relationship. If you're defending yourself, that's one thing, all right? But at the same time, if you gotta defend yourself and you choose to stay in that relationship, why would you think without some type of help that things are gonna get better or things are gonna change? I see way too many shows, way too many news articles, way too many instances that end up, unfortunately, in a very abusive relationship and sometimes even death. Okay, there's plenty of shows out here for us to watch, Snapped, Fatal Attraction, even For My Man. Like, it's just different things that are out here that are outlines and for things to us to pay attention to that this could happen to me if I don't choose wisely. So physical abuse is a no-no. And if you are somebody that's being physically abused, you need to be strong enough to say, this is unacceptable. And I will not stand for this. Because if I allow it now and it's not rectified, then it could be something that becomes repetitive. And it could be something that you allow to be acceptable in your relationship. Now, you know I love the kids, and I just spoke on how maybe this is something that they saw in their household. You don't want that cycle to continue in your household, of your child, of your son, of your daughter being able to see this abusive relationship and them growing up and thinking that this is a form of communication, a healthy form of communication. Okay? So you want to be able to speak about somebody's abusive history or what they've seen again in their lives, what they've seen growing up, because that may be something that they think is normal when it's 100% abnormal. Okay? So let's start taking that very, very, very seriously. You know, one push can lead to a slap, can lead to a choke, can lead to a punch, can lead to a weapon, could lead to death. We don't want that, okay? This channel, this show, my platform is to lead us into a higher and better direction. This is about elevation. This is the station for elevation, all right? So let's make sure that we're not allowing that from nobody. No matter how much we like them, no matter how much we love them, it's unacceptable. And this will be a great segue into number 5. My last point for tonight, y'all, is being able to be with somebody that's a positive influence. Okay? Now, we all come from where we come from. Wow. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but as soon as I started talking about this, I started hearing sirens in the background. All right? That's not something that I added, y'all. If you can hear it, it just happened. All right? Look at the creator just giving me sound effects. But what I'm saying is, we should want to be with someone that can inspire us in a positive way, have positive influence on our lives. There's things that we want to do in life. There's things that we want to overcome in life. None of us have a manual to life. Most of us didn't come from households where they had the answers to everything that we're going to face in life. Because most people probably don't overcome the things that hold them down and hold them back from being their best versions of themselves. So we have to be positive influences on ourselves. First and foremost, get in front of that mirror and say something positive to yourself. Say that, hey, even though I may have been going through whatever it is in particular that you're dealing with, believe in your mind that you can overcome it. Believe in your heart that you're a beautiful individual. You just got to get through all that mess, right? So we can get through that mess. And sometimes having that partner with us can help us accelerate. The right partner can help us move forward. The right partner can help us ascend into a place where we may have never experienced before. I don't want to be with somebody that's going to make whatever I'm dealing with in my own space worse. I don't want to be spinning my tires in the mud together. Why are we doing that? Why can't you be the tow truck? Why can't you come put that hook right up under there with that strong chain or whatever it may be and pull me out of this mud? Not everybody is meant to be a savior, okay? Only the savior can save you, right? But if somebody is in your life, you don't want somebody pulling you back, all right? Like I just mentioned, you spinning tires in the mud trying to get out the mud, but you got somebody else behind you with another chain saying, I'm not letting you go from this mud. I like it dirty. I like our life filthy. I like this mess. Do you really like that mess? If you enjoy it, who am I to tell you to go ahead and try to be better? All right, if that's what you want to do, if that's what ultimately makes you happy, hey, I can't judge that. I'm not a judge. I don't hold a gavel. All right? Like Tupac said, only God can judge you, right? That's not my position. But if you're somebody that says, no, enough is enough, I don't want to be abnormal anymore. I want more for myself. I need a positive influence in my life. I'm not going to allow somebody to come into my life and not help me get through whatever I'm going through, okay? And again, maybe they're not that individual, but they should at least be able to respect and support the fact that you are trying to be better, you are trying to be positive, you are trying to make a change for the better. And they need to be supportive of that, at least, at minimum, to say, all right, let's go talk to somebody about it. That's love. All right, y'all, that was my 5 things that we need to consider when choosing the person that we're dating wisely. Now, as you all know, it's toast time with the king. Now, before we toast, if you liked any of the reasons or any of the factors that I brought up tonight, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, be a part of the family. Like I said, we're going to be doing this each and every Tuesday night. This is a young channel. It's still growing. Don't let the numbers that you may see here, or views or whatever the case may be, not allow you to receive these messages, all right? I feel like these messages are coming from the Creator, and I feel like ultimately it's stuff that we need to talk about and be about to make ourselves better. All right, so if you have something good, put it in the air. Now is the time for us to toast to us, okay? Let's toast to us. Let's toast to being able to identify the things that we want in life. Let's toast to us being able to identify the types of people that we allow in our lives. Let's toast to us being able to have boundaries that we won't allow people to just step over and violate. Let's toast to us being the beautiful individuals that the Creator made us. Let's toast to us saying, I don't have to settle for you. Let's toast to us saying, I don't have to put up with this. Let's toast to us being able to grow together and be supportive of each other and being able to talk about the things that may be uncomfortable. Let's talk about it, y'all. So this one is to us. I love you if nobody told you today. Salute. Ooh, that's good. I ain't even tell y'all what this was. I got so caught up in toasting. This is lemon and lime with some honey, spring water, and guess what, y'all? It's on the money. That's love. This episode of the King Omar Sharif Show is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of a physician, professional coach, psychotherapist, or any other qualified professional. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you tonight. Hopefully it was something good for you, all right? Hopefully you were able to take something away from this show tonight and apply it to your life, all right? Hopefully some light started shining in on you. That's my goal each and every Tuesday night. Again, join me right here, the King Omar Sharif Show on YouTube. Each and every Tuesday night, we right here, y'all. Be a part of the family. We're growing together. Subscribe. And there's so much more to see, like part 1 to this video and many other videos to help us elevate in life. I'm gonna catch y'all next Tuesday night, y'all. That's love.